Tom Curran, the Patriots insider, works for NBC Sports in Boston, joining us from the airport. Tommy, how's morale today?
My personal morale, not that bad. It's been better. Just security's hell. But I think that overall, when you got the entire production and processed it, was an unbelievable Super Bowl. The Patriots give good Super Bowl, don't they?
Yeah, they do. But when if I would have told you this is how it was going to play out, how surprised would you have been?
I thought Foles was a lot better than a lot of people did, and I was terrified of the Patriots defense. I tried to tell people that this is the worst defense they ever dragged into a Super Bowl, so I was not stunned. I'm stunned at the 41, but I had a 27-26 Patriots win, and I was hedging myself because I didn't want to listen to people in Boston all week, but I am not surprised that the Eagles were able to win. That's not a good defense over there.
No, I thought the Eagles had a better team, but I didn't know Foles could go toe-to-toe with Brady.
Yeah.
I mean, that was, to me, the difference. If Foles acts like maybe the backup quarterback Foles, then the Patriots win. But give them credit, man. They took it right to the Patriots defense.
You know, they absolutely did. But, you know, had I told you, you know what, they're going to sit Malcolm Butler down for reasons completely unspecified and leave him there until he rots, well, then you might have thought differently. And that, to me, is going to be the great head-scratcher from this game. And what we continue to try and report out. Why was Malcolm Butler seated throughout the game? I mean, over the course of time, Malcolm Butler's been a player that Bill has rolled his eyes about at different junctures. Right after he had the Super Bowl clinching interception against Seattle, he was late for a minicamp flight. They sat him down for the entire minicamp, didn't take any on-field reps, just meetings. You know, this past off season, there was, angst between the two, and he didn't play as well. But, you know, this smacked of more than he just isn't going to fit in our plans. Played 98% of the plays. So, Bill, I asked him directly, is this a football decision or a disciplinary one? He said it's football related. That doesn't pass the smell test.
Wait, so he played 98% of the plays, but he somehow got worse as they got to the Super Bowl, therefore he had to be seated?
Apparently, in some strange way, and that Johnson Batamosi was a better option. And, I mean, 98%, Dan, is the highest percentage of plays that anyone on the Patriots defense played. So it defies logic. And, you know, we saw the two Bills earlier this week, and you look at some of the dysfunction and power struggles that go on. And let's be honest, if the Patriots wanted their best opportunity to do what's best for the football team, and if what's best for the football team is winning a championship, you put your best players on the field. And even if you decided you wanted to keep them down for some unspecified reason, once you're starting to get shredded by Nick Foles and have no answers, you have to change gears.
All right, there was some chatter going on Twitter, and we had gotten some text messages when I was on the set with Tony Dungy and Rodney Harrison and John Harbaugh of what's going on with Josh McDaniels in the Colts. Is Josh McDaniels going to be the next head coach of the Colts?
Yes. And I asked him definitively in the postgame because I usually have a pretty good source in that arena, and I did not hear from that person at all yesterday after the conversation started to swirl. So I made sure to ask Josh immediately in the postgame what the story was. And he said that he wasn't going to talk about it then, but I've since been able to determine that needs to have a conversation with Bill Belichick today. He was going to talk to Bill today, and then most likely be unveiled in Indianapolis on Wednesday. I really don't know what led to the drama. Yeah. But Josh will be going to Indianapolis.
And the Gronk situation, I know it's in the heat of the moment. He's certainly gone through injuries, but he not quite sure that he's committed to 2018. What'd you make of those comments?
I think, look, I've talked to him a lot this year in Guerrero, for as much as people think that his methods and way of doing things is weird. He has a full disciple in Gronkowski who told me he's never felt this good in his life and he's never been happier. I think that this might be more of a play to see if he can wrest a little bit more money out of the Patriots, because at this point, I mean, he's paid like an average player, and we saw last night he's anything but.
Eagle chants at the airport this morning?
No, they're subdued. It's smiling as far as I can see. Fly, Eagles, fly. Yeah, no one joined in. Yeah. No, they're all undercover.
They're still hungover. They're still in bed. Hey, Tommy, thanks.
Still hanging off a pole.
Great year with you. We'll keep our eye on this, and we'll talk to you in the offseason. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, guys, for having me on. I appreciate it.
Tom Curran, Patriots Insider, NBC Sports, Boston.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.